it's Vina. Sorry I've been gone for a while. I've been taking a break from YouTube because I didn't want you guys to get bored. And also, I have been really busy with school. Yeah, I have been just very busy with school, and I just haven't had the time to sit down and make a video, but I'm making one right now. So today I'm going to do a movie review because it has been about a month since I've done one. It's just going to be really random. Like, for instance, a month will go by, and once a month goes by, I'll just make a random movie review. It's just going to go randomly, or if like a certain holiday comes up, like Christmas or a birthday, I will just make a movie review. So it's just going to go by random. You'll probably see. So today I'm going to review a movie which I watched about like a month ago, called Super 8. So Super 8 is about these group of kids who are making a video with their Super 8 camera, and as they're filming, they witness a train crash, and they see an alien come outside the train, and they see the alien go around abducting people, and they try to find out why the alien is abducting people. Okay, so to get started, I really enjoyed Super 8, Super 8, because I thought it was a great film. Sorry, I got the giggles because my tongue was twisted. And it was just really it was just really a good family film. It was very enjoyable because it had a good story, and it had a good story, good characters, a good setting. It was just really cool, and it was kind of like an adventure film. Your family film. It was just such a great it was a great adventure family film. And it was produced by Steven Spielberg and J.J. Abrams. And Steven Spielberg, I'm pretty familiar with him. He produced a lot of films. He produced Citizen Kane, which I saw in film class about a year ago. He produced E.T., which I saw when I was a kid. Raiders of the Lost Ark, which I also saw when I was a kid. Hook, which is another one I saw as a kid. Jurassic Park, which I watched in high school. We're Back, A Dinosaur Story, saw that as a kid. Goldmember. And then he's also produced Goonies, The Goonies. Oh my gosh, The Goonies is like one Steven Spielberg film that every time I watch, I never actually finish. I don't know why. And then he also did The Temple of Doom. So he's done like a lot of Indiana Jones films, just a lot of family films. He's a great producer. He also produces cartoons like the Animaniacs. Most of you probably know what the Animaniacs is if you grew up in the 90s. Yeah, he's just produced a lot of cartoons and movies. He's a great producer. And then the other producer, his name is J.J. Abrams. He produced the movie Armageddon, and I've seen Armageddon only once, and I thought it was really good. And that's the only film that I've seen, and this one and this film are the only film I've seen that were produced by J.J. Abrams. He did a pretty good job. They did a pretty good job with these films, those two producers. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about the characters. Sorry, that was kind of long. Okay, so I really like the character Joe. I like how he's a very sweet character, and he develops feelings for Alice. 1 minute. Sorry, there was a hair on my camera. I had to get it off. I don't even know why. Anyway, so I really like the character Joe. I like how he's like really kind and caring, and he sees how other people are nice, and I feel really bad for him at the beginning of the movie. Sorry if I give it away for those who haven't seen it. Oh, actually, I'm not going to say it because I just don't want to give it away for those who haven't seen it. Okay, I like how he's kind and caring, and I like how he's kind and caring, and he sees how nice other people are, even though their parents are a bad influence. So he's played by Joel Courtney. I don't know. I have not seen him in anything but this film. So, yeah, that's the only thing I've seen him in. And this is the only film I've seen him in. I really thought he was really good in this film. And another one I liked was Alice. I like how she and Joe develop feelings for each other, and they kind of develop a friendship too. I like how she's like so nice to everybody. And she's played by Elle Fanning, and I'm pretty familiar with Elle Fanning, even though I'm kind of familiar with Elle Fanning. I've only seen her in like 2 movies. She is in I Am Sam. She played the younger version of Lucy Diamond Dawson in I Am Sam. And that's another film I gotta review. She's also in My Neighbor Totoro, which is a Japanese anime kids film. From like, I think the 90s or the 70s. I don't know. I'll have to do research. She does a voice, I think, of the character May. So I'm familiar with those two. I'm from her in that film. She's like with her in those 2 films. I'm sorry, I cannot talk today. I don't know why. I'm actually more familiar with her older sister because I've seen her older sister in a ton of stuff like Hound Dog. I Am Sam. I've seen her older sister Dakota Fanning's in Hound Dog, I Am Sam. She's in Secret Life of Bees, which is a good one that I have to review. She is also in Cat in the Hat, and I've already reviewed that one. So if you guys want to go see that, please either type in my review of Cat in the Hat or click my name down at the bottom below so you can find it easier, because YouTube has like so many things that have the same name that they can't put it in the same category, if you know what I mean. Yeah, and I also like the main character's best friend, Charles. He's played by Riley Griffiths. I like how he's always there for Joe, and he's just a good friend, and he comforts him when stuff happens. And he's played by Riley Griffiths. I've never seen him in anything but this film. I also like one of the characters is older. I also like the character's older sister. I like how at first she's like mean to her brother, one of the character's older sisters. She's like mean to the older little brother, and then she starts to be nicer when the alien abduction goes on. So yeah, and she's played by AJ, sorry, I can't talk today. AJ Milshaka, and AJ Milshaka, I've only seen her in like music videos. She's a pretty good singer, but she doesn't even sing in this film, but I've heard her in music videos. She's a pretty good singer. I've only seen her in part of Cowbells, so I don't really know if I like her yet, because I've seen her in just like music videos and only part of a TV movie. Sorry, I need to breathe. And I like how they did the alien too. It kind of looked like a spider almost like a spider, because spiders have 8 legs, and it kind of reminded me of a spider, kind of. That's what I thought it looked like. Well, that's what I remember what it looked like. Sorry, I just scratched my head for a sec. And yeah, I just thought it looked like a giant version of a spider, which was creepy. I would have freaked out when I was a kid, because I hated spiders when I was little, but I thought it was pretty cool in the film. But I'm guessing it was computer animated. I'm not quite sure, because I tried to look it up, but I couldn't find anything out about it. Okay, so now I am going to talk about the setting. I like how they did it in the place, the setting in Lillian, Ohio. It's a really pretty state. I've never been to Ohio, but it looks really pretty, and it takes place in close to the beginning of the 80s. It takes place in end of the 70s, beginning of 80s, and I like how it looks. It looks really pretty. I like movies that take place in like those old times, because then people can see what life was like back then, and it's good to film like films in different states, because then people can see like what the different states look like, instead of like on the map, like kids can see what the states look like. Like, it's a good idea. Okay, so I would recommend Super 8 to people who like weird sci-fi alien creatures, family films, like adventures, and films with kids in it. It's such a great film. Film for like family and like bonding friendships. It's just got a lot of like friendship bonding in that film. Okay, so that was my review on Super 8. Thank you guys for watching, and sorry this movie review is long. At least it's not like 11 minutes long like my real one was. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in a tag video next.